Welcome to CTV Sports in the second game of the World Polo League 2024 Palm Beach Open, where we have Kaia Polo going up against Maltese Falcons.
And coming to you today from the beautiful field number 3 here at Grand Champions Polo Club, as you can see, sunny skies and a nice comfortable 81 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, and we have some amazing players ready to take the field. Let's take a look. All right, welcome everybody. We're live for the Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3 today, 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. Second game here, Jan. Two very strong teams.
Absolutely, and very much looking forward to this pairing. And looking at the players, they've changed things around a little bit. Alejandro Navijo Estrada is playing the number 4 today, as I believe Perotto Cambiasso will be wearing the number 3. Yes, indeed. And Paquito de Narvaez playing the number 2 position. So, very much looking forward to this. It's always a special occasion when you have brother and sister playing alongside each other.
Me and Kami also filling in for Melissa Ganzi today for Maltese Falcons.
Indeed.
And international umpires in line, and we're going to get right to the action here, and we'll go through all of the challenge systems and the triggers, but away we go here as Maltese Falcons in the red jerseys are going to start out quickly out of the bowl lane. And look at this shot here by Paquito de Narvaez just off to the right.
And in case you're wondering, Kaia Polo coming in off a total team handicap of 22, so they've been given 2 goals on handicap from the beginning. Maltese Falcons coming in off 24 goals. So here we go then. Stage is set, and as we very much anticipated, looking forward to this, is of course the second game of the Palm Beach Open. We still have the Founders Cup final, which will be played on Sunday. As we now go back to watch Larry Austin here take that ball off the boards. Nicely done. He's got Perotto right behind him. Austin and Santi Toccolino. Did he get the finishing touch? He
got the finishing touch. So right away, we're going to see Santi Toccolino come from. But this is a great play by Larry. Larry, he knows he's got Perotto in the rumble seat, so he just wants to take his time there. And they're telling him, take your time, Larry. Let someone come to hook you. Rotation by the number 4. And that's the way they'll play it. They'll keep Larry out in front, and he'll pull the team, and then you'll get that 3-player rotation with Lorraine, Mariano, and Santi. Santi picking up his first goal today, making 3-0 quickly.
Very nicely done. Back to the halfway line and on the move again at Kaia Polo, this time with Lorene Zubiari trying to turn things around. Remember, they change ends after every goal is scored. He will leave that behind for this man, Santi Toccolino, who I'm sure if you've been watching some of the recent broadcasts, he is the only player so far to have picked up that 2-point conversion. Remember, that very much applies here at the World Polo League. If you hit a ball from just beyond the halfway line and no other player touches it and it goes through the posts, you will get a 2-point conversion. On the boards, turn around nicely by the number 2. And that, of course, Paquito de Narvaez, a very, very solid, the young 16-year-old 5-goal player. And this man, only 18 years of age, handicap plus 10. Always a pleasure to watch him, as is Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Oh, look at that perfect pass straight back over to Cambiasso. And Cambiasso, I think he tried to send that one all the way down to Fort Lauderdale. But look how he corrects himself. Little near side backhand flick. In comes, well, I was going to say Mia Cambiasso. But Kaia Polo, very solid here in defense. Lands back at the feet of Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Turns, opens his shoulders, leaves it for Paquito. Paquito could shoot from there, sends it back across the field. Not sure if he was trying to send that one up to Mia. Well, she'll try and do something with it. She's got Toccolino breathing down her back, and by any description, she is not an easy player to shake off.
Nice write-off there by Mia. Actually, almost won that new play. Not even neutral, but winning the play inside the 30. And they're going to keep the ball down inside their 60-yard line. A little bad luck there as they come into the corner. We'll go to the Kersey change, and wow, this way you want to start it out, right? 3.5, 4 minutes right there. Yan, perfect Polo. Just running and gunning. 1 goal on the board for Kaia. Otherwise, no stoppage of play, and we'll put everybody into the Kersey change. I remember we are using the challenge system. Each team will receive 1 challenge per half. You need to use it or lose it. 2 challenges in a game. They can challenge any play, any call by the officials. They can also challenge the ball placement. And the triggers are also in place where the umpires can use the cameras and will use the cameras to check and see if a goal is in or out. Remember, the ball must go inside the post. It cannot go over the post. And they'll check and see when the ball goes out of bounds, either on the end line or on the sideline. They'll check and see which team gets possession, or if a team commits a safety, which is penalty 6. No different than in the game of soccer where you have a corner kick. We bring the ball to the 60-yard line to defend. The offensive team will get a shot from the 60-yard mark. No further than 40 yards from the center, but basically wherever it rolls over the end line, but no further than 40 based on one approach, one hit at the ball. Penalty 6, and we'll mark that for you when that happens. Change of possession, cop on the pitch, as we call it here, CTV Sports, is a huge play. And so when the ball does come out of bounds, and remember, a player can hit it actually into another player's horse or a player. And if it goes off that player or his horse, it will be their possession. So that becomes a huge play. We've seen a lot of goals scored on that. You have the triggers also for any kind of contact between the four-legged athletes and the two-legged athletes. Any tight play that's a little difficult to read on the field, they can use the third man/IRO. Also to check for any unsportsmanlike conduct. And, of course, the World Polo League has in place the umpire challenge, where if the umpires do disagree, they will go to the third man/IRO to make the final call. Here we go. Big ball by Santi Tocolino, and he's got Larry out in front.
And he will pick this up with pleasure and with ease. And that's, of course, the one-touch polo that we love to bring to you here on CTV Sports. Well, Cambiasso having to really pull out all the stops to stop Larry from picking up that goal. And a quick turnaround here now by the Falcons. Paquito de Narvaez leaves it behind. In comes Novicio Estrada. Sends it back across the field. Good combination here. De Narvaez hammers that one under the neck, up straight down the middle here, looking for one or two of the Cambiassos. Well, I'm sure he won't mind which one. Mia on the turn. Mia with a flick of the wrist. Wow, what a great play there.
Yeah, power polo there by the Maltese Falcons, and it starts with Alejandro. Alejandro is going to find Paquito right down the center, and this is just a great play, great communication, unselfish polo. Perotto pushes his man wide for his sister Mia. Mia picks up the loose ball play, and that's an easy finish for her.
Top draw, top shelf, top polo. And that is the first goal, and I'm sure of many to come here for the Falcons. Back to the halfway line. And this time it is brother Perotto who gets the win of that throw-in. Aguirre looking over both shoulders. Probably not liking the fact that he's got a Maltese Falcons defender either side of him. Very experienced, of course. Aguirre. Now then, he's got Mia to the left. Perotto behind. Slightly topped that ball, and she just held back. Alejandro. Novicio Estrada will send Paquito de Narvaez en route, and he's just got to get around the outside of Tocolino, and he does it with ease.
Wow, Bay Pony didn't even look like it was running.
No,
there. I got to tell you, Paquito de Narvaez, this is a great play again. Power polo, just hitting the ball to the open space, and look at this Bay Mare run. I mean, Santi, he had to fall in place and just play for the miss. But Paquito with a perfect approach shot and then pulls out the putter. But you got to give love to the four-legged athlete. This is an amazing horse right here. As Paquito, like I said, well, I love those horses that just don't even look like they're running, but they're just carrying so much space in every stride. And that horse went from the center field 150 yards of goal very quick. On the bowl and picked up here by Tocolino.
And Tocolino, well, we know what he's capable of doing when it comes to those long balls. We saw it just a few moments ago when he fed the ball up to Austin. And this man on the ball now had to do everything to stop him. Again, coming back in defense. Turned around now by Zubiari. Yeah, Alejandro Novicio Estrada with the number 4. Of course, he is the Minister of Defense here. As we will have a whistle on that final play.
Gets turned around quickly by Lorraine right here.
Yeah.
And then Alejandro went for it there on the first one. And I don't know if you get a late whistle there. We'll see what they decide. First play he had no problem. And we're going to put 42 seconds on the clock. So you are going to, I guess, swing going for the second play. Clean on the first one. And then he pulled out. But I guess when he went to reach back for that ball, he had Zubieri on the right of way. So open goal penalty 2 with 42. It could be tough. They might if they make this one, it could get to the center for a bowling. We'll see. Here comes Tocolino, his first penalty of the day. Santi, no problem as usual.
So, an important goal to pick up after we saw the Maltese Falcons spread their wings very, very quickly here after they were down by 3 goals, as that will bring us to the end of the first Chukker. So 2 goals apiece, plus the 2 goals on handicap. Kaia Polo still in the lead by 4 goals to 2. Join us for Chukker 2 when we return right here, CTV Sports.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwitz.
I'm Jan-Erik Frank. A warm welcome.
And we are live. Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3, second game here of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. Jan, Kaia Polo, Maltese Falcons.
Indeed. If you've just joined us, well, you've missed a very, very exciting first Chukker. Let me just give you a quick rundown of who's out there for Kaia Polo. They are, of course, in the white shirts, led by Larry Austin, who nearly picked up his first goal on that first Chukker. Then the 2 7-goalers, Lorene Zubiari at number 2, Mariano Aguirre at number 3, and, of course, the 8-goaler, Santi Tocolino, picking up both goals for Kaia Polo, a regular goal out of play and a penalty 2. Remember, they are a 22-goal team, so they were given 2 goals on handicap. So they left the first Chukker with 4 goals in hand. Maltese Falcons, 24-goal team led by Mia Cambiasso, the 2-goaler. Then Paquito de Narvaez, both of those 2 picking up a goal in that first Chukker. Alejandro Navijo Estrada at number 4, and Porotto Cambiasso, the 10-goaler, at number 3. So 4 goals to 2. As I said, those 2 goals on handicap for Kaia Polo. You join us now for the start of Chukker number 2. And Mia Cambiasso with a nice little pass up to the front door to Alejandro Navijo Estrada. And again, that rotation there, we talk about it all the time, working like Swiss clockwork here with the Falcons.
Yeah, watch this. Watch how she takes this ride off, though. This is double tough. Mia Cambiasso, boom, gets a nice ride off there, but wins the next play. One time right to the stick of Alejandro. Brilliant play here by Mia Cambiasso. Not just taking the contact and getting through it on the chestnut mare, but then staying straight and perfect pass to Estrada for an easy finish.
So back to the halfway line, 4-3. The Falcons, as I said, spreading those wings and getting closer and closer to the equaliser. Left behind for Alejandro. And he's found Paquito in midfield. Nobody marking the young 5-goaler, 16 years of age. Leaves it behind for Borotto. Now then, he'll go for the catcher. He's done that before. He topped that ball, putting a little bit too much angle, maybe too much power into that shot. And this will be a chance for Kaia Polo to turn defense into offense. Tocalino, can he outrun Alejandro de Vijo Estrada? The two number 4s are battling it out. And there is Paquito once again. Quickly stops, turns, snaps one out to the left-hand side. Cambiasso will pick it up from the boards. Now we're talking. That's the shot he was trying to play a little bit earlier. Lands on the green, picked up by Mia. Back to Paquito. And left for Alejandro. And he, well, again, absolute precision by the Falcons.
Yeah, no, you got it. The number 1 and number 2 player, whoever it might be here on the full 4-player rotation, at this moment it was Paquito and Mia. The third player has been dominant here for the Maltese Falcons. And this time, Alejandro rotates into the 4th position. But whoever it is, the rotation is just at a high level right now, Jan. Very early here in this match also. A new team playing together. Of course, we know Mia and Proto play together, and Paquito has played. So adding Alejandro with just a change in the lineup here for Maltese Falcons, and they're doing a great job here, starting out very quick and taking care of that handicap, getting the 4-4 equalizer.
And we're only in the second Chukker. So ball had just been released in that on the halfway line for a throw. And let's have another look at this.
Mariano goes off. Actually goes off the side there. Yeah. And so I think Alejandro kind of went that way. So they'll take a look at this one and just talk about it. You remember what I always talk about, that quick line change can be kind of difficult at times. And that was an interesting play as you had Alejandro going one way, kind of went off of his pony, and then you had Larry coming up and down the field. 4:08 on the clock, so we'll see what they decide as they talk this one out. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So this is a great play. They're going to trigger this one.
Okay.
So you got one umpire seeing it one way, someone seeing the other, and you and I are sitting right here saying the same thing, Jan. You might have it. Does Larry have it lesser? Does Alejandro have the lesser? Good shot of me, Cambiasso here. But this is a great play to trigger because to slow it down and look at it, and we will have, as we'll wait for all the players to get back on the field, as we give our umpires always wait till all the players are on the field to announce a penalty. Reasoning for that, so we have all the players there at one time. Gives them the ability. This ball is going to go back to the Maltese Falcons. See, so that ball came off of Alejandro's pony. Lesser angle going to him. Intimidation called against the white.
Right.
Now, bad luck also for Larry because the ball was going up and down the field, and it was a quick line change. But that's a lot of the game of polo. We talk about it over and over and over at all levels, from 6 to 26, a quick line change. But I like the way they called here because that ball did come off Alejandro's pony, and that's why he was going back to the left.
Gotcha.
And so Larry doing a great job pulling out of play, no contact. But penalty 5A, they'll give it to Proto.
And he will tap it into play. And then straight down the middle there. Looking for Alejandro, intercepted by Aguirre. Trying to shake off the 7-goaler. Again, a nice little backhand shot there into the run, or into the path, if you will, of Mia Cambiasso. Just beating to it there. And there wasn't very much speed that she'd already accumulated. So that's why no call on that play. As Cambiasso now nicely lays that one up to the front. And, well, Was he trying to play it to Paquito, or was he trying to score? We'll never know.
Yeah, you know how it is. Those are the best passes. Look downfield. He's got all of his options there. I think this is the pass, if you ask me. He's going to lay that ball right out there for Paquito, but the best goals are always the layup plays, and they have many options there. The ball either goes in on its own, Paquito escorts it visually, and if he needs to, bring it along a little bit further, he's in a good spot. Great job also there by Mia and Paquito, though, finding the space again, once again, getting to an area of the field where one player does have an option to make. Great shot there by Perotto.
And that is his first goal of the afternoon. And with that goal, they take the lead for the first time here in this second match of the Palm Beach Open.
Well, the ball in pops out quickly. And then stoppage right there. It looks like they're going to march it down. So they're going to bring it back. So we'll check with our... Yeah. So we're going to confirm. We're going to check our field side correspondent on this. We might have a little extra playing here because you had the one play where they came together on the hook and then right in from behind. And... that would have been from the spot of the center. This ball's being moved to the 60. So we're going to confirm if there was an appeal. Oh, it's actually going to move to a 2. So it is going to be should be a verbal appeal. So they're going to bring that to the open goal penalty too. Remember, it is discretionary. Umpires have the ability to move the technical wherever they like. They put it at the penalty 2. And no problem for Paquito de Narvaez.
First penalty of the line for the Falcons. As I said, not only did Perotto put them in the lead, they are now 2 goals above. So they were down by 2.
And then remember that, that ball could go either from probably the first ball's from the center. The ball could go 4-3-2, based on whatever the umpires decide. Looking for a clean lineup here. Both teams looking for an advantage.
Comes out the far door, the far side, picked up by Cambiasso. Got a piece of it. Quite as far as he would have liked. He was looking for Paquito. Turned around now by Kaia Polo and Lorene Zubiari. Be very interesting to see when they come up at the halftime break, those stats. Ball possession. Shots on goal. Cambiasso very quickly on the near side. Still a little backhand. He saw that Paquito was facing the boards. Well played indeed. And he will leave this one for Mia. Mia now. She might just go and run this one herself. Perotto and both Paquito de Narvaez tucking nicely behind. Again, in comes Alejandro. Little flick of the wrist. Sword fight going on the doorstep there of that goal mouth of Kaia Polo. They clear it, but not far enough. And again, Perotto takes it round. Yeah, nicely done. Wants to try and shake off Toccalino. Down the line comes charging Paquito de Narvaez. No call as Kaia will turn this around and run it. Just holding off a little bit. He didn't have anyone to play it to. Santi Toccalino, yeah, he should have played it maybe a little bit further out to the left, but Perotto there right in the middle will pick it up and turn it around very quickly out towards the boards. Paquito had already turned. Novicio Estrada tucks in behind, tells him to stay off it. He will hammer this one downfield. Back to Paquito. Got a small little touch. In comes Mia. Now then, can she outplay Aguirre? She can, and unfortunately the ball just deflected and didn't hit the target.
Again, great communication, great passing, outlet pass, goes from Perotto over to Paquito. He leaves it for Alejandro. Alejandro lays it down, or Mia comes in, goes off field. So we'll start our third chukker with a possession, a knock-in favor of Kaia Polo, 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open.
playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Welcome back as we are live from Field 3. And, we started out here 2-goal handicap for Kaia Polo. And they scored 2 goals early, and 2 goals scored by the Maltese Falcons, making it 4-2. And then 4 unanswered goals. Great second chukker here by the Maltese Falcons, making it 6-4.
Indeed. So we've seen Maltese Falcons very quickly come into their own, come into their game, controlling the game. We've seen some fantastic combinations. The precisions of their passes has been absolutely top draw. The rotation working very well. We've seen Alejandro Navijo Estrada come up. He picked up 2 goals in that last chukker. Paquito de Narvaez picking up the first penalty from the line, a penalty 2. So it seems to be working very smoothly here for the Falcons.
Yeah, and Kaia usually comes out, they start out usually very strong. They've been strong, and I think that was probably part of the game plan here by the Maltese Falcons to come out strong, kind of get that handicap under control. And they've done a great job to it. So now we'll see third chukker how it turns around here before they go into half. Picked up and controlled by Paquito.
De Narvaez gets pushed further and further into his own half by Lorene Zubiari. But this 16-year-old kid, I mean, absolutely incredible. He knows what to do, when to do it. Of course, his father, Paco de Narvaez, a former player here in the World Polo League. This is just, again, a reflection of how these youngsters at such an early age are coming up through the ranks. And looks like it could be for Lorene. Gets a piece of it. Oh, what a cracking goal. Oh, Larry Austin, beg your pardon. Larry Austin gets a piece of it. Look at this again. The pass coming. There it comes from Aguirre. It's going to the far left post. And just a little flick of the wrist. Larry Austin, well done. Cracking goal.
Yeah, Mia trying to get there, but this is just perfect pass. And Larry in a perfect position, and he's been there all day. He's been in great spots. And so well done, Larry. And that's exactly what they needed now to spread this team out a little bit. So good start here in third chukker.
And they've won the throw-in, and on the near side forehand, where's that going to go? Unlucky, that was Lorene Zubiari. Trying to just get round that corner, not an easy shot to do. A near side forehand with a bit of a tricky angle. That would have brought them right back into this game and got the equaliser. It's going to be a knock-in for Porotto and the Maltese Falcons.
Yeah, great winning the ball in there right after they score a goal. That's always good, good energy. Ball bounces off the pony here. It's going to get controlled, though. That ball looked like it went back to Mia. Now it gets a little help from Paquito. And Maltese Falcons will work it down. De Narvaez.
Nice long ball. He might have to chase this one himself. Tocalino got there first. He will on the halfway line now then. This man, now he's gone over the halfway line, leaves it for Aguirre. Mariano, also a very, very strong hitter, looking for someone at the front door. Might that ball just run over itself? Oof.
Whew. Everybody's waiting on that ball. Isn't that funny how the game it can be so fast at times and then it slows down? But a good defensive play here by Alejandro, just containing Larry, and then Perotto doing the same with Santi, and they just were blocking and waiting for that ball to trickle out of bounds.
Yeah.
It literally just went like not even half a yard. Mariano Getty going to try to pick this one up. Loose ball off the pony here. Turned around and controlled now by Lorene Zubieri. Turns it back inside. He's got number 3 in the rumble seat. You know who that is. Mariano. He'll leave it for him. Getty.
And he opens those shoulders, and why not indeed? Where's that going to go? Oh, again.
Wow, nice play.
Nice play.
Very, very well done. We're seeing some very, very strong set plays by both teams. A lot of fun to watch.
Well, Dale, this
Man,
is, remember,
I know.
This is the World Polo League.
You're right, man. It's been amazing this year just watching the level of polo.
And so close. So close. So close.
Yeah, we're gonna get our courtesy change here. And I remember here in the World Polo League, Palm Beach Open, 2 brackets of 3. They play a cross bracket, so 3 teams in each bracket. And now you have Pilot, Kaia Polo, Park Place, bracket 1. Bracket 2, Casablanca, Alegria, Maltese Falcons. Play a cross bracket to play everybody within that bracket. Cross brackets will have a full rank, and top 2 teams will advance straight to the semifinals. So that's a huge goal that everyone's shooting for. Top teams in the 4th bracket, they'll play within the bracket. So you have 4 teams that are going to play everyone. The finals of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. I love the way the tournament committee put this one together.
Yep. So, and of course, a record 10 teams.
Yeah.
You know.
And I mean, go through our 10 goalers.
Oh,
7.
Well, I mean,
8.
7.
7.
10 goalers. And we are, of course, very, very happy to welcome who made their debut yesterday. Facundo Pierce and
Pacu,
and his team Pilot, and congratulations once again on their win.
Yeah, Curtis looking very strong in the Pilot team.
But Facundo Pierres, he will be joined by a further 6 10 goalers who are going to be making up the teams in the Palm Beach Open. And it does read like a who's who. We've got Hilario Ulloa, we have Juan Martinero, Adolfo, and of course Perotto Cambiaso, Pablo McDonough, and Heta Castagnola, and then of course Facundo Pierres. So,
yeah,
and we haven't even touched on the 9 or the 8 or the 7 goals.
Yeah, you could talk all day about all the different players. So we'll bring you up to speed because we love talking about all the different levels and ratings that are playing here because it really brings the game to a high level. On the move, back and forth. Look like Maltese Falcons had control, and it's going to be Kaia to take it down. And look at this, Larry, one more time. Ooh, right in the right spot. Picked up, turned around by Estrada, and then a whistle on the play. Oh, I thought Larry was going to get number 2.
Yeah, so did I, and that would have been the equalizer. Very, very unlucky there for Larry. Let's look at this again. Ball comes from Santi Toccolino. Yeah, enough room there for him to make the shot. Maybe he was just a little hesitant. And then Alejandro Novicio Estrada. Yeah,
this is going to go against the Maltese Falcons here, though, because right there what happened was that ball that was going down the field, and they it looked like Paquito reached behind the player to make a play.
Yeah.
And just bad luck there because Alejandro was there, and I think Paquito thought he was okay, that the player was far enough up, where he could reach behind, but he had to go on the other side. He didn't reach over the top of him, but just behind him. It can be a very tough play because if the player's further up, then you're okay. And the other is Alejandro was there. So just bad luck for the Maltese Falcons. But that'll get the equalizer on the open goal penalty to Santi Toccolino with his second penalty to the day.
And as you rightly said, that is the equalizer. A little over 2 minutes remain in the first half. Ball comes out, excuse me, the far side. Cambiaso picked up very nicely now by Toccolino. Little under the neck, didn't hit that cleanly. Perotto. Sister Mia will try and drag a player out of the way. And Barotto just takes a shot, just putting it out on the left-hand side.
Both teams have their challengers available. Still Yan here in the third. We've had a couple triggers used, but both teams still have the availability if they want them. On the knock-in, number 4, Tocolino.
Santi. Straight down the middle, intercepted by Cambiaso, Barotto. We'll be looking to see where is Sister Mia. Look how he controls that pony. And then Alejandro fires one. I beg your pardon, that was Paquito de Narvaez firing one to Alejandro Navijo Estrada.
Yeah, had the open goal there. Maybe snapped it a little early. He had a little more time, but he just off to the right side, hitting the ball clean though. Man, I can tell you, at 5 goals, we've watched him go from 0 goals to 5 goals. And as you said, his father playing in the World Polo League for Audi couple seasons actually. Quick knock in here, and I like this. Kaia's going to go ahead and go for it here in our final 30 seconds of the first half.
Tocolino with a nice long ball downfield. There he is again. Austin, Larry Austin, good first touch. Sends it up to Zubiari on the near side. The backhander around the back of the pony. Unlucky. Very unlucky indeed. But again, a power play here from Kaia Polo. Stolen by Aguirre. Now he needs to shoot before he runs out of time. He will come try and pick up that ball, but I believe that whistle is, of course, the end of Chukker number 3. And after it was 4 unanswered goals by Kaia Polo in the second, now 2 unanswered goals by the Maltese Falcons. Here are your halftime stats.
Should be pretty close, right down the line. Shots on goal. It looks like that. Maltese has had a few more. You've seen a few more knock-ins. Mm-hmm. And but very clean. Great game. Both teams looking forward to an exciting second half. Take a little break. We'll be back for our second half of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open.
My name is Nacho Estrada. I'm from Argentina, 8 goals.
Hilario Figueras, 5 goals from Argentina.
My name is Martín Jauregui. My handicap is 6 goals. I'm from Argentina.
Silvestre Novillo, and I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Tomás Pérez from Argentina, and I'm 6 goals.
Francisco Spinacci, and I am from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Juan Bolini, and I'm a 3-goal polo player right now, but it could be 8, and I'm from Argentina. No, actually, now I'm American.
No, here is amazing. The view, the fields, everything is super nice.
Question is what I don't like about Aspen. I think I like everything about Aspen. The weather, the field. Right now in the summer, I would say the best club in the world.
Friendship, the people, the scenery, everything. This is my 7th year coming in a row, and I feel like I'm at home right now. So me and the family were around like we know the place for a long time, and we enjoy the summer a lot.
When I come here, winter and summer, I actually like Aspen more in summer. There's more stuff to do.
All the mountains around here, like it's a pretty nice place, and it is nice to play because there are very good horses, and I play with a lot of friends.
No, I like the polo, the horses, and the people.
I like to do mountain biking and to go to the lake.
Yes, going to the lake, stay here in the barn, everything.
It look amazing. It's my first time here, but all the things they doing today is amazing. So I'm gonna be enjoy, and I appreciate to inviting me to be here in the season.
Christmas in July, kids are always looking forward for it. The day they come to Aspen, they know they relate it with Christmas in July. It's an extra that they have here.
I like Christmas in July because we get all together and we receive a lot of presents.
Hey, welcome back, everyone, to our second half of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. And we have Kaia Polo, Maltese Falcons, Jan-Erik Frank, 6-6. Quite the match.
Yeah. A bit of a roller coaster match. It all started off relatively even Stevens. Here a good look at the four players here of Kaia Polo, who, as I said, came out very strong. Both of these teams, remember Kaia Polo, a 22-goal team versus the Maltese Falcons. Here they are with a 26-goal team. Like I said, 2 goals apiece in that first Chukker. Then Chukker number 2, 4 unanswered goals by Kaia Polo. But they managed to get a control or get a grip on that game. 2 unanswered goals by the Falcons in Chukker number 3, which has left us now with an even Stevens score of 6 goals apiece.
Yeah, we were kind of torn there, you and I.
Yeah.
Talking, and like I said, I'm not exactly sure. Great passing by both teams. As I said, I thought Maltese Falcons came out with a great game plan early. You do not want Kaia to do what they've done in our first 2 tournaments, where they've capitalized on their 2 or 3 goals handicap, made it into a 4 or 5 where they can kind of take some chances. And in this case, the Maltese Falcons in the red, they came back very quickly and got it even. And then they had an unbelievable second Chukker, but then Kaia turned it on and it went the other way. So pretty evenly matched here at the moment as we get our first bowl in and first whistle of the second half. See, this ball gets picked up by Paquito. Left for Mia. Down a little bit to the right. Mia's going to come in. Mariano's going to establish, and we have contact. We'll see what they decide, our mounted officials here. So they're going to give this one to the Kaia team, saying he didn't have room. Mariano establishes himself on the right of way, and Lorraine not having room to move out. 2 players were, so they're going to move that one down for the 60-yard penalty for Santi Tocolino.
Oh, did that go in?
I think he just got the corner there, right inside. And very well hit. Again, Tocolino, he's been spectacular on the penalty line in 2024.
And that puts Kaia back in the lead with that conversion. Yes, I know, Dale, I know.
It's going to be a good one.
I
think this one we might see an overtime game on this one. This one's going to be very close. On the bowl in, taken there and controlled by Mariano, looking for Santi. Little short pass, Perotto.
Yeah, Perotto, Cambiaso. We'll leave that one for Paquito. Paquito will slam that one downfield. Looking for, a red shirt, of course. Tocolino picks it up. Around about on the penalty 3-4 mark. Hammers another long ball downfield. And this is where Alejandro Navijo Estrada, his counterpart, will pick it up. Sends it out towards the boards with Paquito de Narvaez. Nice little under the neck shot. In comes Mariana Aguirre. And Mia Cambiaso has the ball taken off her. Lorenzo Biari under the neck. Nicely done into the open space. Santi Tocolino, but he's got Paquito straight away on him. Porotto opens those shoulders, takes a shot, and there is the equaliser.
I mean, he's 2 for 2, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Every shot he's had. This is Proto Cambiaso at his finest. He just finds a little space, shuts down here. They know they got to give him one play. Mariano knows right there he's got to give one play. When Proto shuts it down based on the little rub by Tocolino. So Proto knows that, takes a breath, fires one will. Great shot. He's a sharpshooter.
7-7.
Gonna be a good one. You know it. Picked up here and back and forth on both. As we said, the stats, our halftime stats were very, very close. Few more shots taken by the Maltese Falcons in the first half, but a few more knock-ins also taken by the Kaia teams. Let's see what happens here. Keep an eye on right here. Oh, right there. And I think it's just bad luck there. You see both Alejandro and Santi. He went to go down the ball, and I think it caught him on the elbow a little bit there. So just the code danger shoots them out, but you got to be in control of your mallet. But just kind of just rub the side of them. So penalty 5A. Tocolino.
Quickly taken. Santi leaves it for Aguirre. Aguirre, long ball downfield. Looking for Lorene Zubiari, but it's picked up by Paquito. De Narvaez. Paquito now round towards the boards. Straight away, look at that. 3 Kaia defenders coming at him. Stops, snaps one over, and it's going to be picked up by Porotto. Porotto launches a rocket for his sister to pick up on, or Alejandro Novillo Estrada on the near side. A little flick there of the wrist, and all of a sudden, the Maltese Falcons are back in the lead.
Yeah, no, well done, Alejandro. Alejandro, very comfortable with this new group in the red jerseys for Maltese Falcons. And on the rotation, of course, he's wearing the 4, but we've seen him rotate to the front. And again, this is a perfect way to go. Remember, always hit to the far post. It always gives you more field to work with. If you overhit to the left, no problem. And if you overhit to the right, it goes in the goal. So that's the way to do it. You can learn a lot from that man right there. There's a good picture here of El Capitan, Mariano Aguirre, and his crew with the Mochitos Polo Ponies.
I'll tell you, they have this 4K quality. I mean, you literally feel like you're there, don't you? It's
unbelievable. You see their brand on the back of his helmet. You see all the different brands of all the different teams and players. Yeah, unbelievable. 4K here, of course. Remember to get we've seen a few of the commercials for the Grand Champions Polo Club app, also gcpolo.com. Tell a friend, we always ask. And that'll keep you lined out, especially with all the polo being played and games being changed and switched. Sometimes the weather or they move the fields, so it'll keep you advised on everybody in his courtesy change, warming all their ponies up. Mia on the beautiful chestnut here with the bald face, and looks like I've got everybody back in the center. Remember, Field 3 runs north and south. Maltese Falcons headed towards the south goal, toward Miami. And Peralta says, I'm going to Miami. Here I go on the Bay Pony. And this can scamper. He gets out in front. Everybody overruns, turned around by Zubieri.
And he's got Alejandro coming in for the challenge straight away. Did not pick up the ball. Aguirre out to the left-hand side. Looking for Lorene Zubiari. Well done, Paquito. Fished out of the air there by Novillo Estrada. And he will send that one downfield. Oh, look, will that go all the way around and not quite reach Porotto? I think that was the idea. He also very good at picking up those balls as they drop. Cambiasso takes a shot. Takes a shot. And scores.
Perotto again?
Yep.
3 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
He's dialed in. Once again, he gets the ball to a spot. Have you noticed the spots that he's hit from?
Yep. I have.
Pretty similar.
Very similar.
And a lot of the top players in the world, they have spots on the field. But if you notice Perotto, he's hit right from that left side in either 30 within a 30-yard area. And he's been perfect on all 3. Great shot again by Perotto.
So, back to that 2-goal advantage. They had it once before. Now they have it again. And Aguirre will Drop that on the green. Cleared by Cambiasso. Not quite far enough. Little helping hand there from Alejandro. And away she goes. Down to a little over a minute and a half remaining left here in the fourth chukker. Aguirre gets the ball off the board, sends a nice little backhand down field, looking for, well, he was looking for Larry Austin. Oh, look at that. That's just pure magic from Porotto.
Beautiful bay pony here. I love the way this one carries its head. Yan very low. Look at the give and go. The Cambiasso show here. Once, twice. Mia. And the high flag.
Well,
here, you take it, brother. I'll give it back to you, sis.
Yeah.
And a good read because it actually starts out the way. Mia actually started to get it back. Proto right here out of the air, no problem. Just volleys that one right into the corner. Mia's already on the move. You check your shoulder one time, but she's already on the fly. And all he's got to do is put it out there, and she's in a perfect spot. And that's another nice finish by Mia Cambiasso.
Yep. So, double figures then for the first time. They have a 3-goal advantage. And let's see how Kaia Polo will respond and or react. Well, Aguirre not making a contact on that ball, left it behind. Paquito also not cleaning up, which he should have done a little bit better. And again, look at that steal as Porotto just, yeah, you sometimes think he's toying with the opposition. Gets it cleared. And a bit unlucky there. His mallet has seen better days. Of course, play will continue. And why not indeed a long distance shot? And that's going to go. Well, it's just going to stay in play. But we're just running out of time there. So saved by the bell.
Yeah, they just ran out of time there, and it worked going to work in favor here because Proto, bad luck, he cracked that mallet down in the lower part. So they'll send them off, but very good chukker here once again. We'll get everybody ready for the 5th chukker, so stay with us as we'll be back here on CTV Sports.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Welcome back, everybody. Palm Beach Open game or match number 2, 2024. Grand Champions Polo Club field number 3. Kaia Polo in the white shirts, Maltese Falcons in the red shirts. Well, if we go back to chukker number 2, Kaia Polo, 4 unanswered goals. We go jump over to chukker number 4 with the one we just had. Well, it was 4 goals to 1. The Maltese Falcons there doing a very, very good job. It was an absolute pleasure and joy to watch that. Only Santi Toccolina picking up a goal for Kaia Polo. And that has left the Maltese Falcons in a very comfortable position, leading now by 10 goals to 7. So as I said, Dale, at the halftime break, a little bit of a roller coaster. It's going one way, then the other way, then the other way. But an exciting game nonetheless here by both teams.
Yeah, pivotal Chukker now, the fifth here, because this is where you were talking about. We've seen that up and down. One team will get an edge, and the other team seems to come back and play very well. And remember the adjustment of the horses and different plays. And look at right off the mat. They're going to start out once again, and this is what they did. Mariano's going to win the bowling here. A bit of an advantage here to start this fifth Chukker. As remember, Proto's mallet was broke, and this is a smart play here though by the Maltese Falcons. Everyone just spread out there. You might think they're pulling out of the play. They just don't want to get caught on a weird type of penalty one call because of the bowling. You could have a blocking call in there, and then that would. So just go ahead and ease up and regroup now. So down by 2. Kaia, they're going to win another bowling. Santi.
Well, instead of taking it round, he sends a nice little backhand pass across the field. Well done indeed. And this could be an interesting combination here, as Lorene Zubiari, I think, was looking for Larry Austin, who'd already positioned himself right at the front of that goal. But intercepted once again. Poroto Cambiasso will open things up nicely. Looks over his shoulder, looks up in front, just taking the pace out ever so slightly. Little chip shot, looking for Paquito de Narvaez. Nicely picked up and turned around. Broken play. Well done, Kaia Polo. Paquito wants to steal it back. But Lorene Zubiari, he's got other ideas. He needs a bit of help. He's out there in front on his own. Poroto eventually steals the ball off him. Elegant shot up to the front, and again we've seen this happen so many times. That rotation working like clockwork. Alejandro this time not able to control the ball. Aguirre slams on the brakes. He's got Mia Cambiasso right in front of him. Here she comes for the challenge, and she did enough to allow Alejandro to come in to pick it up. Now then, Alejandro will... I was going to say he was going to open those shoulders and take a shot. Well, he's chasing it. There's the backhand, and that's a perfect pass for Mia Cambiasso, and well done, Santi Toccolina, just jumping in the nick of time.
Yeah, slamming the door, and they've been doing a good job there. And both teams now very tight on the defense here and going to the control game. Remember, both teams are playing the open, keeping it open here, but now going to control. Poroto's got an opportunity here for her sister, Mia. Ooh, she gets a piece of it, turned around and controlled by Lorene, and he's going to send everybody forward. Here comes Kaia.
On the move from literally their own goal mouth. A little under the next shot. I say little, huge. And Larry Austin appealing, saying that must have been my line, surely. Let's see what the umpires make of that one.
Larry jumping on that from back. He was riding for it. Let's see where this ball goes. Does it hit the ground and change a bit?
Mm-hmm.
And Larry's coming across. He's flying through there. So we'll see what they decide. And it looks like they're going to march this ball down. Remember, both teams have received a new challenge for the second half. And no challenge needed in the first. Pretty clean first half. We just had a few penalties, but nothing that the teams wanted. It may have been one that they were talking about in there, when with Paquito, he had one down in front. They didn't use one there. Been an interesting one to check out. Kind of a tight one, but this is going to be an open goal penalty 3, Toccolino. And just off to the right. A pinch off to the right.
You don't see that very often, do you?
No, not from Santi.
So, still, double figures, 10 goals to 8 for the Maltese Falcons, as Poroto Cambiasso knocks that ball back into play. Cambiasso. I had a feeling he might play that out to the right-hand side, looking for Alejandro. Novijo Estrada. Aguirre got there first. A little backhand. Can Paquito pick it up? Yeah, he does. Well done, Paquito. And that ball, I think, is again intended for Porotto, who'd moved up. Mia just holding off and staying a little bit further behind. Paquito leaves it for Mia, opens the shoulders. Oh, on the line, saved by Mariano Aguirre.
Very well done, Mariano. You notice how he waited on that ball and didn't rush that save at all. He spins around here. And that ball, I don't know, they call a courtesy change.
I think so.
Oh, buried ball.
Yeah.
Buried ball. It looked like it disappeared. I'm like, what happened? But you know something, Mariani waited on that ball. Again, that ball is going in. Fantastic play by Paquito and Mia. And Paquito, dealing with two players, kept control of that ball until both players had committed. He did not drop that ball until they committed. He knew they were committed as long as Mia was completely open.
Yeah.
So great job there. And then he drops it very light, very smooth, very light, not far, not a hard ball for Mia to pick up. Mia gets contact, and Mariano, just a great series of plays. Has a fantastic save also. And then I think just bad luck. He went to hit the next shot, and I think his mare stepped on it and buried it. And that'll send us into our courtesy change here in the fifth Chukker, and we should return with a bowling from the center to the boards. And this is about the same area that the ball was when they started the fifth, and Kaia had their first goal when Mariano scored the quick goal in the beginning of the fifth on the bowling. We'll see what this is. Porotto and Alejandro looking cheery there. Got big smiles on their faces as they ride out.
Well, there is still plenty of time left here in this penultimate fifth Chukker. Then, of course, a sixth Chukker will be coming thereafter. A chance for us to quickly remind you what's happening this weekend. Of course,
going with the ball. Was the ball out of bounds, or I guess it was Oh, let's check our field side correspondent. I guess it wasn't buried. I guess they went with, they called a courtesy change there, and possession was with Kaia. So you get the fair play possession, which they were running for, 4.5 minutes?
Absolutely.
So well done. Mariano on a breakaway.
Aguirre, one touch. Aguirre, one goal. Nicely done. And Dale Joseph Schwed's very happy in the studio.
No, it's like the breakaway plays here. Again, I think spreading them out. Mariano now, and when I love seeing different plays, when you have different people in different areas, and I think both teams are doing a brilliant job. And so it's just a lot of fun to watch when you see teams changing so much. Always keep you guessing.
Well, at the moment, Dale, they are in the lead by 2-0 here in this penultimate Chukker. Just one goal in it. Just that one little goal in it. As, Dale and I, we always like to have our little chats in between when we're off air, just sort of predict what we think is going to happen. And I've got to give it up to Dale. Normally he is right, but every now and then I do get lucky. Here we go then. Let's see if Kaia Polo can pick up the much-needed equaliser. Lorene Zubiari working very hard in front of goal, but the Maltese Falcons again with Porotto Cambiasso not allowing that ball to come through. Now Novijo Estrada. Nice little chip shot. He's found Porotto. And he will play it across the field. Look at that for sister Mia. Good pick up here by Mia. Keeping the pressure on. Oh, look at this. This is just great polo from Mia Cambiasso. Not phased in the slightest.
Double tough, huh? Gets in there. Gets that ball moving out. Santi's going to rotate back around, and Kaia looking for another run here with a minute left here in the fifth. She'll override. Mia, back shot across the field. Good ride off Mariano. He'll control. Nice little rub here by Alejandro. Zubieri. Mia. And, wow, you're going to get a true breakaway here, and it's going to be Perotto by himself.
Yep. And, well, Dale, well, Paquito, luckily Paquito was there to back him up. Paquito finishes what Perotto started.
Good teamwork there. That ball comes through. And Paquito still working to the end there, keeping an eye on Larry. Perotto drags it forward. And Paquito goes to take. He was going to take them out away from Larry first on the back shot. So Larry in a good spot, but Paquito will get the finish. And that'll end our fifth Chukker. So here we go. Sixth and final Chukker. You don't want to miss it. And we'll be right back.
Another great season. We had a blast this year. Great fields again. They keep getting better and better. And we got lucky with the rain this year and had a lot of fun polo.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen, playing with these great people, amazing views every day. I mean, how could you ask for more?
Best part about being out here in Aspen for the polo is the fields, the community, Melissa and Mark, the great competition, and the amazing horses and how the horses enjoy being out here.
I love the town. I love the valley.
We appreciate the patience of all the players as we were coming out of our commercial break there. Remember the Aspen Valley Polo Club. If you want to play polo in the summer, July, of course, August into September. And you can always check with our general manager, Cale Newman, to get organized on that. Here we go. 11-9, and Jan, anybody's game.
Still anybody's game, and it's been a thrilling game. No matter who you might be supporting out there, I mean, we've seen some amazing combinations here, some amazing horses. Again, look at the horse that Perotto is riding. Absolutely stunning four-legged athlete. Well, you know, what can I say, Dale? This is the World Polo League. It says it all. Mia Cambiasso doing a fantastic job. Look at that, Alejandro Novillo Estrada. I'm sure he's enjoying working and playing alongside not only Paquito de Narvaez, 16 years of age, Perotto, 18 years of age, and Mia. You know, all these young, up-and-coming polo stars, they are the future generation of polo stars. And they're all here playing at the World Polo League, the highest level of polo played anywhere in the world outside of Argentina, of course. And what better place than to play the 26th goal than right here at Ground. Look at that. I mean, again, another absolutely formidable play there. You know, not just technically advanced, but also his mindset. Absolutely incredible. As Alejandro Novillo Estrada will leave this one for Paquito. And he'll be thankful that Paquito sends that ball back up to the front door and it will go across. So well done, Paquito. Oh, no. Beg your pardon. I thought that had gone through. Yes, all right, Dale, all right. Yes, you win.
Great pass, though, by Paquito. Look, that it was a perfect layup. I don't know, think if Alejandro was, if that had a little more space. We're going to whistle here. But again, you were talking about earlier with Perotto, a lot of the passes that they've hit, very nice. And just great second effort by Zubieri. Look at that. About a yard out, almost gets Mariano, gets hooked there. Then they override. That ball's still coming across the field.
Yep.
And then you have a whistle right there. So they're going to say that Mariano didn't have an opportunity to come in and make a play. One of the players had to give up the right-of-way there. And two players coming like this. You had the two red players. So penalty 5, from the spot, and it'll stay at 11-9. And as we say, en mucho tiempo. So control play by Denver.
On the boards, Paquito up against Loreen. Look at that. It's just pure elegance in motion here. You know, he's only 16. I mean, imagine what he's going to be like when he's 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, and I've enjoyed also Alejandro has really very gelled very well with Paquito, Perotto, and Mia today. They played very well, the team. Remember, the Kaia team's been playing all season together. So they've had a lot of games under their belt.
Great pass from Mia to brother Perotto. A little under the neck shot. Deflection. But the pass from Mia. Again, top draw. As he will be probably wanting to have put that one away. He's going to get a second chance. And second chance. Now, did that go through? Well, not quite sure.
He snapped it.
Yeah, he did.
So I think it's just wide. Looked like Larry was pointing wide. It was a very fast shot there. Two players coming across in front, too. Pretty tough one for the goal judges. You might get a courtesy change here with 4:11. A bit early, but like I said, we got both teams ball out of bounds on a dead ball play. So, holding strong here with this 2-point lead. And these should be some fabulous caballos coming out right now.
Yep.
Take a replay of this last shot. Keep an eye on this play here. When they come together, slow those plays down. Take a look at them so you make sure you get a good look. Looks like Dolfo.
Yep.
Coaching today. And with a group down in the Maltese Falcons, World Polo League tent. And so Perotto getting some final words from the team. Sideline group. And so here we go. Like I said, still anybody's match here.
Yeah, anybody's
and
match.
We've seen both teams have again turned up the heat and put the ball between the posts 2 or 3 times within a couple minutes. And a little time out here for Santi Tocolino. It looks like they're taking a look, making sure his mare's ready to go. Most of the organizations do have their blacksmiths, of course, and veterinarians on scene at 24/7, and especially at the games. And if a horse was to lose a shoe or have a shoe get loose or something, they can put a new one right back on. This as you would in NASCAR or in Formula One. You don't need new tires. They take care of that right away. And, of course, the veterinarian's always there for safety. All right, back to cross center, met here by Mariano, and it'll be a Aguirre to control for Kaia.
Now then, he's going to play that out. Oh, no, straight down the middle. And there he is, and he's always a threat. A little unlucky there. Larry Austin trying to send a little tail shot back towards that goal mouth. And here he comes, Perotto. Look at that wrist action there. Perotto running it. Yeah, maybe that were the instructions he was given. Loses it just before he gets to that 60-yard spot. Turned around by Kaia Polo. A big hit from Santi Tocolino now would be just what the doctor ordered. But Larry Austin, I'm sure, will be happy to pick up 1 point. Austin for the first. Austin for the second. Unlucky. I would have liked to have seen him pick up his second goal. Remember, he scored in the third Chukker.
Yeah, nice run, nice pass. No, Larry played well today. He's been hitting the ball well. Coming the other way, though, Maltese Falcons.
Paquito. Trying to control that one just over the halfway line. Here we go. Santi. Come on, Santi. Give us one of those 2-pointers.
He's looking like he's ready to rock and roll. Paquito's going to drop in behind him here. They're going 1-2-3 combination. Mia, she'll override, picked up and controlled by Lorraine. Shuts it down quickly. He's got Mariano in the rumble seat. Larry's going to go up left. They're going to go ahead and use him here. And look at the defense. Everybody going back. Just slamming the door there. Make sure maybe give a Proto a little guy just to be able to block for him here. Look at this. Proto on the move, on the black mare, 60-yarder, backed up cleanly by Getty, and it'll be Lorraine one more time. Zubieri.
Under the neck. Yeah, but only as far as Paquito and or Mia Cambiasso. Yeah. Has to give it up to Lorraine.
Got to get one here, Jan.
Yeah. They got to be quick.
Yep, Larry's got to go here now to get him back to center in time. And be close. Nice approach shot, Larry.
Yep.
Oh, just off to the right side.
I could feel that going in.
Yeah. Tough one. He's going to post. You got to choose either left or right. Maybe go under the neck and then go on the right side of the post. You've got to drag it. Could be tough. That play, just like you said, you're going to post. But again, Larry, getting some great touches today. That'll give Proto time here to manage the clock as they click down to our final 30 seconds.
Yeah, and here we go then. Paquito. Well, I think the damage has been done. Maltese Falcons will be very happy with their opening match here of the Palm Beach Open. Maybe Mia will get the finishing touch. Mia Cambiasso goes for the big shot. Oh, takes a little knock there on Santi Tocolin, I'm sure without any intent, of course, as that clock, as you said, now ticking down. So, 11 goals to 9. In favor of the Maltese Falcons. Congratulations, Mia Poroto Cambiasso, Alejandro Navijo Estrada, and Paquito de Narvaez. And here then are your final match stats.
Yeah, biggest stat you're going to see there is the shots. And as I said, Maltese Falcons getting those 17 shots, 5 more shots. And on the throwing, pretty close across the board, close. Both teams. Fouls committed. They fell, but 3 and 6. That's just amazing. But a very clean game. Once again, first 2 games have been fabulous, and we have more to come. So we will we'll prepare. Make sure you check all of our scheduling for our up-and-coming game. For Jan Edik Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.